in this video, let's talk about the number objects in JavaScript. First of all, you can see here, these are some of the functions inside the number object. And we have already discussed about the date objects and then the math objects. And inside that video, we have already talked about the different methods inside the math objects and then the data object. Likewise, here is the number object, and inside the number object, there are the many methods, and I'm going to discuss some of this method, right? So you can see toString, toPrecision, likewise the toFixed, number.parseFloat, number.isInteger, number.parseInt is also another method there. So just copy and then they just paste it here and just type the number.parseInt. This is the another method. Okay, and another one is the number.isInteger, number.isInfinite, and also we cannot simply use the number method only, num br number method only, right? So let's just start from the toString method. At first, let's discuss about the toString. Okay. So first of all, let's create here the one variable x equal to 5, right? And if I want to print this value, then I can simply type here document.write. And if I type here the x, and if I stop this port from here, and if I again click on the go live options, the score is running, and I got 5 as the output. And this is the simple things. I'm doing nothing complicated here. So I'm creating one variable, and I'm just printing that variable into the browser. After that, if I want to add some value here, then I can simply use the plus symbol, and this is the addition operator, right? And if I type here the 5 again, what will be the output? Can you guess it? Okay, output will be 10 because 5 is our x value and we are adding 5 into that value. So it means this gonna be produce output as 10. This is 10 is here, and you are absolutely right. Okay. Now, if I write something here, the toString string. Okay, first of all, x dot toString, right? And if I print this output, what will be the output? If I print this code, what will be the output? Can you guess here? Okay. Now let's see. 55 is the output. And is this a number or is this a string? This is not a number. This is the string, right? If you want to check this is a string or number, then you can simply type here one method, that is type of, and just put your code inside the braces. So it means just type here the x and just give here the braces. And if you go to the browser, now you can see here, this is the string data type. It means this 5 is the number data type, and we are converting that the number data type into the string data type. If 1 is the string value, then it will automatically convert that another value that could be the string or number that is automatically converted into the string data type. Okay, this is the first function, that is toString. It will convert the number into the string, right? After that, first of all, let's put this inside the comment, and let's discuss about the toPrecision. So what is to? First of all, let's discuss about the toFixed, and we'll discuss about the toPrecision after that. Okay. Now again, let's create here the another variable x equal to 5.3393939 or something 5.5 or something value. And this is my variable name, right? And if I want to again print this value, this is simply document.write. I can use here, but I want to use only the document.write and then the x value, because if I put the x here, this will produce the value as 5.5393. Sometimes we need to limit the fixed value. It means sometimes we only need the value, only 2 value after the decimal point. Sometimes we need only the 3 value after the decimal point. Sometimes we don't need the value, we don't need the decimal value, or we can say the floating value. We just need the integer. So how we can control it? By using the toFixed method in JavaScript. First of all, just type here the x dot, this dot operator is used to use the different method inside that particular variable name or class or anything else. Okay. So x dot to, and then the type here the toFixed. This is the method. And if I want only 2 digit after the decimal point, then I can simply type here 2. And if I go to the browser, now we can see 5.54. It means I'm getting here only the 2 value after the decimal point. This is absolutely right. Okay. If I type here the 0 here, what will be the output? It means it won't produce any value after the decimal point. It means it won't produce any value after the decimal point. But you have to remember one thing. You have to clear about one thing. It will use the round off process. So why this is 6? Why this is not 5? Because you can see here the 5.5, it means it will round off and it will convert that 5 into the 6, because 5.5 means 6. I'll ask you some question. So can you answer it or not? So if I type here the 1.2, what will be the output if I use the round off function? Or you can say if I need to write only the integer value, then it will produce the output as 1. And if I say 1.4 equal to, what will be the output if I use the round off function? After using the rounding, okay, it will produce again 1, because 1.4 is near to 1, not near to 2. That's why it produces 1 as the result. And if I type here 1.5, then it will produce result as 2, because 1.5 is near to 2. It means it will display 1.5 value as 2 if we use the round off. And if I use the 1.8, this will definitely produce value as 2. And this is the simple about the rounding concepts in mathematics, right? So I think already you got it, all these things here. So after that, let's come to the next point here. X.to fixed, and if I type 0, and if I go to here now, the 5.539, it means it round off and it produces the value as 6. But if I put value as 4, what will be the output? Output as 5. Why? Because 5.4 is resulted as the 5. Because if we use the rounded function, then it will definitely use the floor and ceiling functions. Floor functions means it will check the value and produce the smallest value there, and ceiling function will use the higher value. Okay. Now let's not talk about more about these things, because you already got this point. What I'm trying to say. So if I type only the 2 value, or if I need the 3 value after the decimal point, then I can use the 3. And this is all about the toFixed method in JavaScript. Again, I'm putting this inside the comment section. Now let's discuss about the toPrecision. This toFixed and toPrecision are almost similar, but there is one huge difference. toFixed means we can use the how many number after the decimal point, but toPrecision define the whole length of the number. So again, let's create the x equal to 5 point something number here, and document dot write, and if I use here x dot and then if I type here the x dot and then the toPrecision, so okay, precision, and if I use the value at 0, if I don't use any value, what will be the output? It will produce the as it is values, because it produced 5.939393. This is our original value. It don't do anything. If I use the value of toPrecision into 0, then it will produce nothing value. Why nothing? Because it will produce the length. It defines the actual length of the number. Okay, if I use the toPrecision as 1, then what will be the output? The output will be the 6, because it will do the round off at first, and then it will produce only one value here, and it will produce the value as 6. And if I type here the 2, now it will produce the 5.9. If I need the 2 value, then I can simply, okay, if I need the 3 value, then I can simply write 5.94. It means you can see here, why it doesn't show that 5.93, because 5.9 and then 3 is rounding off here, and it will produce the value as 4, right? And this is possible. And this is all about the toPrecision. It will count the total length, right? It doesn't produce only the value after the decimal point. Now let's discuss about the another important method, that is the number.parseFloat. What is number.parseFloat? So first of all, I will say something here. We can use the number.parseFloat, or we can simply use only the parseFloat. This is the same things, right? So you can use the number.parseFloat, or you can simply use parseFloat. And it is used to, if I type till the let x equal to inside this string 5 point something, and this is actually my string, right? If I want to check it, I can check it out. Then I can simply use the type of method to find out the data types, and simply this is the string, right? And after that, if I type here the document dot write, and then the parse and then the float. If I go to here, now you can see 5.599, and this is the output, right? And this is actually the floating number. So if I type here the okay, this is simply things because we don't do any other things. It won't round off the value because parse float will only convert the string value or other value into the floating number. That is the real number, because if we have the number after the decimal point, then this is known as the floating point number. Likewise, another method we have, that is the parse int method. We can simply use the number also here. This is also possible. Number dot parse float, and this will produce the same result here. Okay, and if I use the number dot parse int or simply the parse int, and if I go to here, now it produces only the 5 value, because in integer value it doesn't contain any floating point number, so it produces only the 5. So it doesn't care about the round off issue, right? So if I type here the 5.9, then also it will produce only the 5, because it only focuses on the integer value. This is all about the parse float and then the parse int. We have discussed two methods at once. So parse, it is also finished here. So after that, I can check is given number is integer or not, or infinite or not. Then I can simply type here the let x equal to 5 and the document dot write and x dot is. Okay, first of all, type here the number dot is num br. Okay, first of all, just type here the number dot is integer, and inside the braces, if I type x, and this is produced as true, because this 5 is integer and this is absolutely true. But what if I type here the 5.02, and if I go to here, this is false, because this is floating point number, and I'm asking about the is this integer? No, it is not integer, so it produces false result. So after that, if I type here the is float, is integer, or you can type here the is finite number, and you can see this produce value as true. But if I type here the 5.20 divided by 0, okay, divided by 0, what will be the output? You can see here, this is the false. It means this is not finite number. Finite number means it will produce the value between the minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay, this is all about the is finite and then the is integer. And if we talk about the only the number function over here, then I will put this inside the comment section and just type here the let x equal to, if I type here something like this is number, right? But this is actually a string. We can simply use the number method to convert the string into the number. Like, okay, if I want to convert a string into the number, then I can simply type as the number, and if I type it the x, now you can see this is my integer value, or you can say the number value. It means it converts the string into the number. This is possible because we can use here the number method defining the JavaScript number object. Okay, this is possible, and we have discussed about the, I think, almost all method over here, like the number dot parse int, number dot is integer, number dot is finite, and then the one with the number. Okay, to string, to fix, to precision, and these are the some of the function. And if you want to explore all the method inside the number object, then you can simply type in the Google just the different the method inside the number object. You can practice it by yourself. But my target is to understand the overall interface, or you can say the overall idea about the number object in the JavaScript. We'll see the detailed informations while we do the projects, and we'll implement it in our real projects also. Thank you so very much for watching this video. If you are new to this channel, please do not forget to like this video and subscribe this channel. Thank you.